Hey, everybody. Woo-hoo. You clicked the like button and just made $120 sale. Go, Jeremy. I knew it. You got to hear it twice. Because why not? Oh, heaven forbid. Hey, Glenn, if you're still here this early, if you're still hanging out, howdy. Jacqueline Rose, how are you? Kathy, hi, Kathy, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Mr. Jeremy, he won't be here for too long tonight because he's got a stakeout. You're gonna have to keep me posted on your stakeout for tomorrow. He's staking out something he wants to get, so he's gonna go get a good spot at the estate sale line. Mama Beth, how are you, Beth? April, oh, that just went right over the top of you. Hi, April, how are you? After eBay fees, maybe $8. Well, I don't know what your eBay fees are, but that's not very good. We're gonna have to have a conversation about that, Jeremy. Hi, Sandy, how are you? Ethel, did you get your pin from your friend in California? Hi, Kay. Let's see. Oh, Duncan. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, wait a minute. Did you miss me? I better behave. Duncan, I'm so glad you're here. Because your specialty is stamps. Am I correct? There we go. Hang on a second. I can't talk and type at the same time. And apparently what I'm trying to do right now, I also cannot time. Okay. Let's see. So you're listing ephemera and listening. Okay. Let me go back up here real quick. Oh my gosh. I see people in here that I haven't seen in a while. Gina, hello. Busy girl, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. That doesn't mean you're not listening and following close by. And if you have been in here and I have missed you, because as the chats go on further and longer, I less and less look at the chat because I really get gone. So I miss some of you guys and gals, and not intentionally. So never get your feelings hurt. Maria, Sue, you sold your glassy baby for $139 after turning. You go. I'm so proud of you. You know, those are made in I say up here. Well, for you, it is up here. Glassy babies are made in Seattle, which is about a 3-hour drive from me. I'm at the very bottom of Washington, and Seattle's closer to the top, right? Chastity, hello. Let's see what, okay, so you're listing ephemera and listening. Yes, you've collected stamps since you were 7. I'm having an ephemera show on Whatnot tonight. You're in Australia. Can you even participate? Can you even watch can you do they let you guys do Whatnot in Australia? Okay, let's see. Wait a minute here. Mr. Sadie, how are you? Ty, hello. However, who else have I missed? You turned blue all of a sudden. Oh no. Anna, how are you? Kate Picker, welcome in. I'm getting there, you guys. I love you guys too. Thank you very much. Valerie, Valgal. Where you been? Probably lurking in the shadows. That's okay. Working on cross-posting while listening. Good. Cross-posting is a good thing. I haven't been cross-posting yet. I'm a diehard. I know that we should not keep all of our eggs in one basket, and I don't have all of them. I do have a few listings on Mercari, but I need to break down. I have a hard time with change, you guys. If you haven't figured that out yet, we have no whatnot here. I don't think oh, dang it. We're gonna okay. Noelle Griffith here. Hang on. That's the fastest way. I have a farm girl scavenger. Okay, I just put it in the comments. I have a farm girl scavenger page on Facebook, but I'm horrible at checking it. I'm horrible about Facebook, period. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, here's the thing. I won't be streaming for the next couple of shows on Whatnot, but I can stream it to YouTube. But you can't comment. You could watch it live, but it may be torture. Your scab is gone from your fall. Good. Oh, I see somebody else I haven't seen for a while. Hi, Karen. Let's see. DVR, go through the Bolo Buddies list of moderators. Shh. I'm telling you what, and I'm probably the I don't have a problem whacking somebody. Let's just put it that way. It is easy. It is. I know it is. I'll put your email in and I'll message you. Okay. Message me at this one. If you guys really want to get a hold of me fast, email wise, don't laugh. Don't laugh. I've had that since AOL first came out and it still works great. Let's see. Oops, meant to see message. That's all right. What? What the what? What who you whacking now? Nobody. It's been a day. And it's good. I've kind of been down in the dumps, up and down and more down than up. But today was great. AOL is vintage. Yeah, baby. Tell Dawn happy birthday. You guys have a great birthday dinner. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for popping in. That was hilarious. Oh, I'm way behind up here. Okay. So, how many of yous, boys and girls, know Tim, my buddy Tim, at over the years? I think that's right. Over the years, but Tim has and I will come back and drop his link, and I will drop Reseller Information Network's link. That email address is not working for you. Okay. Probably because I accidentally put a period at the end. You can do it. You can do the same one at gmail.com. You can do that one too. Love Ma Dukes. Oh, I love all three of them. I love them all. They're great people. Ma Dukes is a freaking riot. I have to have a drink of coffee because I've been working 9 to 5 today. And it is an official Dolly Parton mug. That's right. Anyway, if you guys do not, Duncan, drop your link. If you guys do not know Mr. Duncan VR right here, and you are interested, oh boy, that didn't work. And you are interested in postcards and stamps and that kind of stuff, then he's your guy. He is your guy. He's in Australia. So, I mean, don't be thinking you're going to ask him a question at 2:00 your time and he's going to get right back to you. because there's a 12-hour time difference. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Marie knows. She'll put it in. Marie knows all the time zones. You don't have a link at all? I thought I could have sworn you did. You went to Dollywood? Nope, I went to the grocery outlet. I don't know if you guys have. I would love to go to Dollywood. At Duncan VR, it kind of blends. It's JRN. We have a grocery store here, and they have it. You've heard the name. Does he sell glass mostly? He mostly sells ephemera and stamps. And anybody that followed Primetime Treasure Hunter, that's where I met Duncan. That's what I know him from. Girlfriend, were you up? How you doing, Ansley? See, I can say your name right. I just don't like to because I'm different. It's 1:14 p.m. there tomorrow. There you go. See this? She's my time clock. She does a very good job. Yeah. Oh, Tim over the years. Yes, Tim over the years. Let me, as a matter of fact, hang on a second here. I was going to pull up his channel because he's got some really good, he sells mostly glass. He also does sports cards. He has two channels, as a matter of fact. Oh, that's hilarious. Over the years, let's share my screen because that's what we do here. What the heck? Entire screen. That one. Okay. So this is my buddy Tim right here. And last week he put this video out right here. I'm gonna mute it. It is muted. Okay. He put this video out right here called the #1 reselling tool that no one ever talks about. And I was like, buddy, if you guys haven't seen this video right here, you should go watch it, and you should subscribe, and you should tell him that I sent you, because I did, if you didn't already know him. And then Tim is he also has another channel. Let's see if he's got it linked down here. He should. He does sports cards. He sells glass on Whatnot. And sports cards on Whatnot. Where's his other channel? Over the Years Sports. For any of you guys. This guy is, his knowledge base is amazing. And you will not find, I love every single one of you in here. You will not find another person that is as polite. Watch his videos and see how polite he is. He's getting ready. They're ordering it. He's going to have a shed put in right here. That's not what he's talking about here. But so I thought to myself, all right, I'm gonna do that. And then we have I wonder if they do RIN, Ring of Fire. Nope. A moment of silence for me, please. Reseller Information Network. These are my guys. If you guys and gals, which I know a lot of you do, don't know my 4 guys on here, I cannot help you. Maria, go on his channel, the first one, and put that in there. He's looking for ideas. He's looking for stuff. Go on in there. Go into his channel. Tell him Noelle said we're going to let him have it. Click that Discord link posted by doing it right. Hey, Brian, how are you? Oh, hi, Lynn. How are you? It is a community. I mean, I thank you so much, Lynn. I appreciate that compliment. That was very nice of you. I just, nobody can know everything, right? There's so much out there to know. I was talking with Scott Bearded Picker yesterday, and it was so funny because if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram and you're on Instagram, and you want some good giggles, I'm your girl. So, oh, you can't see stories on here. Shoot. You know everything. That's the best attitude to have, right? Except how to email me. Are none of them working? Anyway, go follow me on Instagram. Go look at my stories are going to show here. Not that one. And it's not going to show because it's, let's see. You're not going to be able to hear it. I just want you to see. Save tags, posts. Hearts. Okay. I sold this shower cap yesterday for $60. I took a best offer on it for $60. So this is what I do. This is where you want to see my wet solds. Go to Instagram because I put my wet solds on Instagram and I do some funky kind of music. And the other thing that I woke up to yesterday morning was, I have to go in here to find it because your stories only last for however long. I think, was it this one? This is a set of 6 hand-painted metal toy soldiers. They were not in beautiful condition. I listed those suckers high. Nobody else wanted to buy them. I have, I know for a fact that there were, a whole lot about nothing. My wife thought she was wrong, but she was mistaken. Any of you guys who have watched any of the thrift battles, I presented this on my last thrift battle. I sold this last week. Ended up selling it for almost $1,000 shipped. And then this was like this. What I'll do is I'll do a reel. Sometimes I'll do a reel on Instagram that might be 30 seconds. And I put a bunch of you can see some of my friends from here. This is my real estate agent. She's the best in the whole world. Anyway, so what did I put here? A few sales from the last couple of days. How do you find out what these things are worth? How do you find out what these things are worth? These guys right here, Reseller Information Network. You have Eric, OBX Picker. You have Chernock right here, Chernock's Connection. This guy knows hats, shoes, coats. He doesn't do glass and that kind of stuff, but man, yes, you can. You're excused. And you don't need a hall pass. So, and then you have, Eric OBX Picker, he does a little bit of everything. And Chernock, he has his areas that he specializes in. And then you have how to find out what things are worth. I'll just tell you. And then you have Leroy, my buddy, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. He specializes in tools. And then you have Tim from over the years who sells glass like crazy. So last week on Tim's channel, he talked about, let's see, we don't need that anymore. he talked about books, research books. One of the most important pieces of research that you could ever have. Right here. All right, mister. You have to sit still in class. And I have talked about books here and there over the years. Tim, I'm stealing it. If you watch this, I gave him a hard time because he said he was going to call his studio his Let's Talk About It something. And told him I was going to have to give him a Vero or a copyright for that because I already have the Let's Talk About It thing going on. No, Brian, there's pictures in here. You could just read the pictures. Oh, my grandmother gave us a subscription to the National Geographic every year for Christmas. Till when? Forever. If you're in trouble on the show, you get sent straight to the corner. And I would always, I almost always got the mail, but I would get it and I would just open it up and I would look at the pictures to see if there's anything super cool. And then I would decide whether or not I wanted to read it. So there you go. You could be the picture boy. Oh, there's uranium glass, which is not, I will tell you. Let's talk about that for a minute. So a couple of weeks ago, there was a big scare. Tech and Sports talked about it. He put a big story out. And then there was all these big rumors that eBay was taking down listings for uranium glass and anything like that. And Tim actually did a video on it because he talked about it. And Rob, my friend Junk Monkey, came into the chat and said something about it. And so after Tim did his video, I thought to myself, why doesn't somebody just, why? This is actually perfect for this show. 3 strikes and you're out. Why didn't Tech and Sports call eBay and ask them? I have a lot of respect for Tech and Sports. He is one heck of a businessman. Why didn't he call eBay and ask him? He just took somebody's word for it. I'm not a taker of words. I want to hear from the source. I don't care how much I love you, how much I respect you. I want to hear it from the source. I want to read the law. I want to read the rule. Speaking of that, as always, down in the description are eBay's terms of service. And if you haven't read them and you don't know them, hi, Michelle, then I suggest you do that. Somebody remind me in 5 minutes to talk about the buyer's terms of service. I have a story for that. But meanwhile, so I called eBay because I have concierge. Well, with concierge, I don't have to call. I literally push a button and they call me within a minute, 3 minutes tops. How did I get concierge? I attended eBay Open in Vegas twice, and that was part of all of that. Okay. Thanks, Duncan. That was part of all of that. So I had an issue with a buyer who bought, of all things, a $24 Hallmark ornament. She's amassing a collection for her granddaughter and her grandson too, I think. But I know for a fact for her granddaughter. So let me type this in. Okay, user agreement. All right. Okay, so she bought this item from me for $24. I'm pretty sure she's an older gal. And when I say older, I'm 56. I think she's my mother's age. 444 eBay tips to go. And I don't know, some people order so much stuff that they don't, whatever. She messaged me a week ago and she was really upset because the item she ordered from me wasn't the correct item, blah, blah, blah. And then her story changed to she never got it and so on and so forth. And I told her, I said, I sent her screenshots I pulled up the screenshots and I sent her pictures of everything, the tracking, that it was delivered on her front porch, that she ordered it on the 20th. I sent it on the 21st. It was delivered on the 23rd on her front porch. And she was sure she was sure I had put the wrong ornament in the box. And I said, well, I never had the other ornament, that whatever. And she goes, well, I've never ordered this other ornament. So I told her, I said, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do for you because you are 2 months out. All right. Today, I get another message, a long one from her. And at the bottom, it says basically that, the gist of it was I did have another one of those. It's relisted in my store. And I freaked out because have you guys ever had an item just magically get relisted in your store? Because it does happen, stuff happens. And I was like, I had already dug through all of my ornaments, which I have a lot of them. Hey, Grams and Pops Vintage, pesky chickens. You know it. Anyway, so I knew I sadly pretty much know what I have. I could walk any one of you into if you guys have seen my store, I have videos. I could walk any one of you right into my listed inventory, right to where it is, and tell you exactly where it is. That's how it is. Now I have been really good about using my SKU, so a lot of the things are skewed, but my SKU and your SKU might be different, right? So needless to say, today she threatened me. She said that I had relisted it. She said that I had put the wrong ornament in the box. And then she said that she never received the thing she got from me. She never received it. So she's all over the place in the last couple weeks. So I didn't answer her back right away because I was like, you got to mull through these things. So I called eBay Concierge to ask because she basically threatened me. She told me that she knew it was too late for eBay to help me because she was 2.5 months out, but it was not too late for her to have PayPal take care of it. All right. That is a threat. That is against eBay's terms of service for the buyer. And if you guys don't know your rights and you don't know your buyer's rights, then I don't know. Mary, if you're watching, Mary the Merchants, she's always teasing me. Then I can't help you because every week I talk about something, and every week in my description is the eBay's terms of service because nobody signed that. Nobody digitally clicked OK except for you on your store, me on my store, and the buyers when it's an agreement, right? So I did my little thingy and I talked to eBay. And so I reported her. I didn't want to, but I did. I also, after I got done with everything and I wrote her a long message and sent her all this stuff, I have the right to their payments. Buyer has no rights, period. Hey, Larry, how you doing? So this is the user agreement. And if you go down here, right here, notice I must have clicked on that one. One of these down here about eBay. If you reside in India, okay, these are all the India using eBay. Somewhere down in here. Did I even do that, or did I minimum performance? We've talked about that a zillion times. Policy enforcement, buying or selling, don't do that. Terms of listing conditions. How far you got to go down here? Rules and policies for buyers. See it? It's purple because I pulled it up earlier. Rules and this is a 1-minute overview. This is nothing. What rules and requirements are there for eBay buyers when you bid on yeah, I'm not going to get into this because the chat's going to go crazy. This is the part that I want to show you. Abusive buyer policy. How can you report a buyer by us? You can push this button. You can also, I think there's a report the buyer on the actual listing. You are not required to agree to any extras or changes from the terms of your listing. If a buyer is making demands that are not a part of your original listing, you will be protected from negative feedback and defects when you either deliver the item purchased by the buyer according to the original terms of your listing or cancel the transaction. So this right here, to help us identify buyers who are engaging in unacceptable buying behaviors, please report the abusive behavior. We encourage you to communicate. What is a payment dispute? A payment dispute occurs when a buyer initiates a chargeback for a purchase transaction with their credit card issuer or payment service provider. And they do that when they have gone through eBay and they've done everything that that they can do, and eBay does not side with them. Then they will go to their credit card. Oh yeah. It is against, where is unpaid item, unwelcome, malicious, but learn. Hello, pop up here. There's actually a spot in here, and I don't know why it's not coming up. I spent about an hour dealing with this morning, which is fine. That's part of your job. That's part of our business, right? Members must not bid, follow all applicable laws. If activity, blah, 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 legally or so actions include only administrative. There's actually a paragraph in here that literally, why am I not, should have been highlighted because I was in here this morning. Provide complete, accurate information, avoid. Offers to buy or sell, non-binding, invalid bidding, interfering with the transaction, feedback policies. That people cannot do the feedback extortion, feedback manipulation, feedback misuse. Anyway, it is against the terms of service for the buyers to threaten you. And when they threaten you with a chargeback, you better darn well be tooting in some way, shape, or form. You better report that buyer because that's not okay. That's basically like shoplifting, right? Hi, Sue. Oh, is Kathy in here? How you doing? Snuck in. So I sent her this long message. I sent her the link. You can send links about eBay in your messages. You can send a link to your eBay store. You can send a link to any of your items or maybe somebody else's items in your eBay messages. You just can't send external links, right? Good night, Anna. So anyway, I copied and pasted all of that and put it in there, and I explained to her the whole situation. And the fact of the matter is she can go to PayPal and she can do it, but because of the fact that it shows the item was delivered, PayPal will back me up. Oh my goodness, Lizzie, how you doing? How are you? Anyway, so that's where that is. You guys have rights, the buyers have rights, and we have rights. But if you don't know your rights, then there's nobody that can protect you but you. Do you always get sided with on your rights? Maybe not. But if you know them, so if they threaten you with a machete, you refund them. No, you take their machete away from them. What's wrong with you? We don't have time to go into that. That's all I can say. So circling back around. That's some research. That's research you need to do to protect yourself. It is a good policy. We may not like all of the policies, but I've said this and I'll say it again. No matter how upset we are, it is eBay's sandbox. If you don't want to follow their rules, if you don't want to pay the fees, if you don't want to play the games, you are welcome to gather your toys. I'm welcome to gather my toys and go find another sandbox, right? But you are not going to find another sandbox that's going to give you the people that eBay will give you. That 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Jody, toy addict, lives just across the river from me. She is amazing. If you're not following her, there's a problem. That's all I got to say. You've been doing one listing per day. Good job. You're also, wow, you are one busy girl. So I have had eBay side with me many times. Feedback extortion is a no. Do you have to be a top-rated seller with free shipping and free returns to be protected against feedback extortion and that kind of stuff? Absolutely not. Thank you, Jeremy. If you guys like books, Lizzie Faye loves books. She also has a channel about books. DVR is a pizza. That does not surprise me. Anyway, so I went to an estate sale. Shocker. 2 years ago, maybe 2.5. I'm pretty sure it was before I moved from the farm. So December will be, it was before I moved from the farm. Because I moved these boxes twice myself. And it was a family run estate sale. And the parents were antique dealers. And they had been doing it for years. And they had one whole room that was twice the size of this room. That was their library. And it was full. And I was like, what the heck? Anytime, Lizzie. I was like, what the heck? I started looking at the books because I like books. I sell a lot of books. Sold one today, sold one yesterday. So the first they were impressed because they had some salt cellars on the shelf, which I noticed when I first walked in. This is the last day, the end of the last day. And I said, oh my gosh, I go, how are these still here? And the son walked around the corner and he goes, what are these? And I go, these salt cellars. I go, how are these still here? And he goes, I don't know. Well, he had a little box in his hand. He goes, I don't know, but they're yours now. And he put them in the box. And I go, well, I'll buy them. And he goes, nope. He goes, you are absolutely the first person that even knew what they were. And I was like, I found that really hard to believe because I think you guys know what a salt cellar is, right? Maybe I should say that. It could be silver. It could be bone. It could be bone china. It could be glass. It's a little tiny vessel. And usually there's a little silver spoon that goes in it. Good night, Jeremy. Good luck. Let me know if you get your thing. Message me. Be sure to tuck in your little omelets. That's right. Message me tomorrow with a picture of your thing in your car. Your wife's gonna kill me. Anyway, so a salt cellar, and you would have them usually there was one at every place, but depending on, I guess, whatever. And so you called him a scammer and blocked him. You would have a little spoon and then you could salt your food, right? That's a salt cellar. Anyway, so, and they're quite collectible and people use them for salt still. They use them for all kinds of things. But anyway, so those are in storage somewhere because I haven't gotten to that box yet, but I'm getting there. And so then I started walking through and they were kind of following me and we were chit-chatting and stuff. And so I finally made it into the library room and I started looking at the books and I was like, holy crap, I think this might have been one of the first ones that I pulled out. Looking at Indian Art of the Northwest Coast. You want to learn about that? I don't have to use this one too much because I have some really amazing Native American Indian friends. And I can almost call them at any time. Pueblo. So then I started really looking. Then I saw this one, Pueblo pottery. All right. Then this one. You guys, you seen pictures of my front room? I have 2 of these. You know what Tim did last week? Did anybody, oh yeah. Did anybody watch Tim's video on the research tool? Anybody in here? Did anybody in here watch his video? Hey Todd, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Maria watched it. What did he do? What did he do? What did he offer? He gave a book away. So I'm going to give this away because I have 2 of them. And I'll tell you what you have to do. And then next week we'll draw. Okay? So, nope. So I was like, that's a good idea. Trouble alert, silver. Oh, that's hilarious. You too. Behave yourselves. So if that's possible, I don't know. So, needless to say, there are a lot of things that you can use your phone. You can use Google Lens. You may not find something on Google Lens that I will find something. And somebody asked me that today. How did you find that? I've been looking for over an hour and I couldn't find it. And I said, it's like this. And this is true. Think about this. I have a special relationship with Google. My searches on Google are for vintage things, odd things, whatever. And Google knows my history. I have a history. Google, the AI makes up a history, right? They know what you look for. And so the more you use the technology, the more they tighten in on the things that you're looking for, and your shows, do I win? You always win, Glenn. So whatever you shop for, whatever you talk about, whatever you talk to other people about, eventually, if you're scrolling through some platform, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, YouTube, you're going to see ads for things that you talk about and things that you shop for and things that you look for. So because I use Google Lens a lot, I have a lot of people send me pictures and I will look them up. But I'll tell you, I was stumped on this one today. Anybody ever seen this? I know what it is now, but it took me a little while. It's from China. It is not ceramic, paper mache. I hate those ads, I know. Don't be cheating. Is that not adorable? This was in one of the boxes that was on one of the shelves in my shipping area. If you watched my Are You Ready for Q4 video, I'm very rapidly going through that stuff. Hey, Spirit Junkie, it also helps to add any pertinent keywords. You know it. So probably when I picked this up, because it was in a box of Christmas stuff, I thought it was, who knows what I thought. I could have gotten this. I don't even know where I got it from, to be honest with you. It's gotten to that point now. It is made out of sugar or gum paste, or it's old. I even Googled this and translated it, and it's the name of a confectionery, basically, company in China, and it's a cake topper. Jeremy wanted to know if he could eat it. Ugh. Sorry. That's very cute. Please don't tell anyone I use that word. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. From the 50s. Yes. And it's funny because it's very seldom that I find something, or I shouldn't say that anymore, that I find something that I haven't seen or heard or something. And because I have the photographic memory, it makes things easier for me. Anyway, so yeah, this is really cute. It's not going to be fun to ship because I will stuff. When you have stuff like this, even though it is glued down to that paper, you got to put tissue paper inside the container, because it's going to break loose, and then you're going to get a hello. Sadie and you are both cute. And Glenn too. Yes. The three of you. The three of you. We'll add Duncan into that one too. Anywho, I honestly couldn't even find those. I couldn't find this with Google Lens. So then I used Google Translate to translate this, and I looked up the company, and I actually sent a picture to my friend Chrissy. I said, have you ever seen, and to Jeremy, because I happened to be talking to both of them. I go, have you guys ever seen one of these? And Chrissy goes, yeah, my grandmother had them. Well, my grandmother was 99 when she passed away 3 years ago. So, now your grandmother had them. Chrissy's the same age as me. And so just like Busy Girl said right here, from the 50s, 100%. That's what it is. So I am not going to list that on eBay. I am going to sell this on Whatnot. If you guys aren't on Whatnot, I have a link down below. If you can get $10 to shop, if you sign up with that link, you can go find somebody else that has a $15 link. Why I don't have a $15 link, I don't know. I've been on Whatnot for a long time, but there it is. Anyway, you can get $15 free to shop, and or you can just come and be in the chat. I will be starting to stream my Whatnot shows live on my YouTube channel. So there you go. You saw vintage cake toppers sell for, some of them do, for sure. Tonight I'm having an ephemera show. Look, Duncan. They're leather. And they have the stamps. They're from 1906 and 1907. That's just a kicker. Anyway, so why not eBay? Because I have so much stuff. Marie, how much stuff do I have? That I just need, and I can get more and more and more and more. I literally can. Christmas has thrown up in my office, literally. And it can sell for a good price on Whatnot. I'm not on Whatnot to sell to other resellers. So you're not going to come into my stream and get something for a $2 start or a $1 start. My Whatnot link is below. My Whatnot link is below. And for the next Let's see, I'm on, I don't remember what, here, let's do this. Let me pull it up and I'll show you. For those of you not familiar, this is tonight's show. There's a little video in there showing, oh, I can pull that up because there's no sound. That's just a little, those are all the leather ones. I just pulled them out of there. This is just a little 30-second video of some of the stuff I'm going to sell tonight. All right. So, and you guys would be amazed at the people that you know. So I am on, this will be number 3. I'm going to do 30 days of at least 30 minutes on Whatnot. And there's the link that's down below. Here's my profile. I have so far, I haven't sold a ton because it took the whole summer off. And so there you have it. You can go into my profile. You can go back if you guys need a really good laugh. You can go back and watch my older shows. They're a hot dumpster mess. That's all I can say, but that's where it's at. So that is Whatnot. Where did you say? Down in the you know what? It's in the comments. It's in the comments down below, but I guess I could have just dropped it. I could have just dropped it in the chat, huh? That would have been a thing. Copy. There you go. And if you decide you want to, 30 days should move some inventory, right? Uh-oh. Not a dumpster mess. Ooh, I don't know about that. How you doing, Scott? So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And that's literally what I showed in that 30-second video. That isn't even, did we do this the other day? Last week? See that box right there? All of this stuff came out of that box and it's still full of stuff. But Duncan, I have something that I really don't want to sell. I would really like to sell to somebody, so I will email you and send you pictures. You let me know. Because this might be right up your alley. I have a bunch. Go back and find my Let's Talk About It where I talked about stamps. Or maybe don't. You might have a heart attack. I have this really just needs to go. People have cut. I might just get rid of this tonight because it's nothing exciting unless you want it for nostalgia because it's old. What is this? Stamps. You guys, I literally buy. Hi, Grumpy Granny. How you doing? If you guys got to go follow her. Leanne is her first name, right? Am I correct? Did I remember that? I hope I did. I hope I remembered it correctly. You guys got to go follow her. Check your message requests on your Facebook page. I absolutely will. I'll send you some pictures of this stuff. I have a ton of stamps. Ton. I also have, and I do ship to Australia. I wondered where these were. I lost them. Oh my gosh. Don't yell at me, Duncan. I do know that these are worth some money. I have 5 or 6 of 4 of them. Different ones. You know what they are. Grumpy Granny is fun. Duncan, do you know Grumpy Granny? She's on your continent. And she did say free and free shipping. You're hilarious. All right, I'm going to put these back over here. We'll have a chit chat. I will get a hold of you. That blue stamp, is there a green one? There is. Do you want to see them again? I think there's 4 of them. I did look them up. I did research on them. Who knows how long ago? There are, it's 100 degrees. Oh, no. I do not do that. There's a green one. If you guys don't know, this is the Graf Zeppelin. There's the green one that is 65. These are used. There is 2 blue ones. I can't read it back. GRAF Zeppelin. And if you don't know stamps, and I don't really know stamps, but I know enough, I'm dropping them on my keyboard. Is no postmarks on Graf Zepp about $125. The blue stamp, why am I doing this? The blue stamp, if a green one, it's valuable. The green one is the Graf Zeppelin, 65 cents. There's no, that's about as good as my camera's going to get. That's the green one. Hi, Mia. How are you? And I really should get a different camera. And that's the other one. Anyway, stamps. I have about 2.5 large bins of them out in the garage that I paid less than hardly anything for because they just wanted them gone. Anyway, we'll talk. Daylight savings time is killing you. I know. I had to go to the doctor today because I got to get my blood checked every so many months for my thyroid. That came out. You'll give me 10 cents for all 3. You're so kind. Any food stamps? You're hungry. No, but I might have some S&W stamps. I don't think they're worth. Some of them are worth money. Some of them aren't worth money. It's just, anyhow. So Mia and Scott, drop your links. You guys, Mia has an auction every Monday night, right? Yeah, every Monday night, Mia has an auction. She has acquired 2 estates, her uncles, and her mother's, and she has storage units that she's going through. I have stuff. That whole closet is full of ephemera. I have stuff, Duncan. You don't do videos. Whatever. Actually, Scott did a really good, what time of it is? 7:02 p.m. here. I'm on the West Coast. I live in Washington State. And Scott, my buddy right here, Bearded Picker, is in Alabama. So it is 8, 9. It's 10:02 on the East Coast. That's where a lot of people are from. Actually, there's a lot of people in here from the East Coast, and I appreciate you guys staying up late with me. All right. How many of you wonderful people have access to Worthpoint? Roll Tide, 9 p.m. here. Wait a minute. How is it 9 p.m. there? Oh, no, it's not. Am I that? You're 3 hours ahead of me, aren't you, Scott? It's 2 p.m. where you are, yeah. Maybe a dead body in the closet. There may be pictures of dead bodies in the closet. Hand pinky waving. Oh, bye, Jody. Thank you. Jody, Jody, have you left yet? Or are you still here? Don't leave yet. Did Terry send you the information for the meetup, the eBay meetup in Portland? Because if she didn't, let me know. I'll send it to you. Is there anybody else in here from the Portland, Vancouver area that is interested in the eBay reseller meetup group that we have here in the Portland area? I'll message it to you tomorrow, Jody. I don't know if you have it or not. Yes, I'm going. I would have been there the last time, but I didn't have anybody to watch Dren. All right. Me, Valerie. Okay, I got you, Val. I'll send it to you too. eBay. And anybody that may be watching this, happy hour afterwards. Yes. Anybody that we're going to go to Jake's, I think is what Terry said this time. So seen give me plane ticket. I will be there. I would love it if you would come up here. All right. So anybody that's watching this afterwards, if you send me a message through Instagram or Facebook, I will get you information. All right. You just renewed Worthpoint and got grandfathered in at $199. There you go. So if you don't have Worthpoint, you can use it free for 7 days. I think it is. It's been a long time since I had it free. Marie would love to see you too, Glenn. Marie, you should come. Anywho, Worthpoint. Let's go over to Worthpoint. Down below, I have a code in the bottom. I have 2 affiliate links, you guys. One for Joel, American Bubble Boy, for bubble tape and tape wrap. If you guys haven't tried any of that stuff. One for I'm telling you. Okay, I'll send you the info. Because if you think that I can remember that right off the top of my head, then you're crazy. November 30th at 4 p.m. Portland eBay seller meetup. Okay. I can't transfer this to you guys. So I will put it reselling wing night every Tuesday at, there you go. There you go. Any of you guys that are in Alabama, near Huntsville, Alabama, there you go. You can come over here. You come over here and visit. I got more than just what's in that closet. I have a whole shelf and I have half a storage unit. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Marie. Of mostly ephemera. It's my thing. It's my jam. And I buy it every time I see it. I'll forward you the information. Hi Craig, how you doing? I see you snuck in. How many garage beers tonight? So there's a link down here in the description. It's the second link down to Worthpoint. You can get a discount. And I believe anybody can use Worthpoint for free for 7 days. But research, we're talking about research, right? So there's many. I use the phone. I use Google. You can use Terapeak. Did you guys know you can use Terapeak on your phone? Somebody I know did a video on it. It's on my channel. There's a video on how to access Terapeak on your phone. So if you are out sourcing and you can't find anything and you want to get into Terapeak on your phone, I have a video on that. All right, so Worthpoint right here, one of the I have the full membership to Worthpoint. There are so many. You can drop a picture. You can have, there's an app for Worthpoint to put it on your phone. They have auctions, they have a vault, they have a dictionary, they have a library, they have marks. But one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize about Worthpoint is they have a library. And in their library, they have probably pretty much all the books that you could ever think of. So you want to look at Imperial Glass. Now you have to be at the max level in order to be able to use the books. So you can go to copyright, you can go to the table of contents, think that you want to look in section N, then you just open it up. And there you have it. They have all the pictures. And I'll tell you something. I'm not the best techie person you'll ever find, but I do know a few things. There is a little thing that you can put on your desktop called the snipping tool. And you can come in here and you can snip this. And I do this for people regularly. And you can send this picture to them, or you can save it in your desktop, any of that kind of. Terapeak probably gives better search results than the mobile app. Probably. Oh, for 100% it does, because it's just like having the desktop Terapeak on your phone. So if you go into, I do have a video. It's in my thing. So there you go. Anyway, so there are just basically, you can go here. You want to look up Fenton. 1,594 results for Fenton. That's how many books and papers, Western Electric, bottles, any book that they have that has Fenton mentioned in it. Contents of the residence of the late doc. You could spend, okay, maybe you guys couldn't. I could spend hours in here. As a matter of fact, Jan, what book did I loan you that you took home with you? You need to send it back. Hi, Estella. Hello. Oh my gosh. Are you going to come to the meetup, Estella? I wasn't able to come to the eBay Open one or the last couple because I didn't have a babysitter. Not that Dren's a baby. He's not. And I could have brought him with me, but I didn't. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. For those of you, welcome Estella in. She doesn't have a channel or anything. She's a thrifting buddy here in the Pacific Northwest. And what an amazing soul. There you go. So, Dr. Fenton, this is pretty cool. Persian miniatures and Japanese prints, drawings and etchings by old masters. I have given you guys so many resources. Every video that I have put out that's doing something. Why didn't you ask me? He left. I don't know. Can't help. I can't answer that. Anyway, so there you go. If you have access, if you have Worthpoint, and can I just tell you something? It is worth the money. I pay, I don't know what it is. I have just like Sandy said up here. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Somewhere up here. She just renewed her Worthpoint and got grandfathered in at $199. So that's the highest level you can get. I think it's more than that now. I forget. We could go in. Actually, you know what? You can go right. Let's see if it'll take us to that. Oh no, of course not. That's going to be something else. Well, let's go here. Worth. I've had Worthpoint for a long time. How much does it cost to join Worthpoint? Worthpoint membership discount offer right now through Reddit. But this Worthpoint 530 million, $23.99 to $39.99 for unlimited searches. See how it works. We offer 3 integrated databases. See, now this is what I thought it was going to do. It tells you all the different stuff that they have. The library. Worthpoint is also on Instagram. You guys follow them on Instagram. Hey, Greg, how you doing, buddy? The vault and archive to store, preserve, and catalog all your household valuables, collections, safeguards, and lowest monthly subscription of any. Let's check this out. That's what we want to look at. It really can be beneficial. Big time. I don't know what I would do sometimes. Greg, why choose Worthpoint? Why not? So monthly subscription cost for everything is $23.99 to $39.99, 530 million. Now Covals is good too, and it's $10 a month, and I had a subscription to them, but I don't anymore. So available mobile app, yes. Databases, yes. Number of searchable items, 530 million. So whatever. All I can tell you is if this is your full-time gig and you want to have access to all of this stuff, this is your place to be. I've had Worthpoint for, I can't remember how long, 4 or 5 years at least. So what do we got here? We got a dictionary, so you can look up any word that you don't know. And nothing asked is stupid. I may not answer all your questions. I'm just putting that in there because I know Duncan's going to put something in there. I may not answer, or Scott. I may not answer your question, but just because you asked it doesn't mean you're stupid. The only stupid question is the one that you didn't ask, right? Doesn't mean it's going to get answered. I'm doing good, Greg. Thank you so much. So another place that if you guys don't see, I have Covals on here. Right here. This place right here is ridiculous. Oh, what did I just screen swipe? I bet I got rid of the one that I had. You can literally take a picture. China, crystal, silver flatware, collectibles. You can take a picture and it's like Google Lens. So you got a screenshot on your computer. I don't know that. Let's see. What was I just crystal glassware, collectibles. Let's look at the, let's use this one. Sorry, we cannot accept images from your PC. What? I don't even know where these images came from. Because they're nothing. Okay. Let's see if choose a collectibles photo. Oh boy. See if I have any. Let's see if I have any on my desktop. I don't think I do. Photos from the phone, Coach purse. That's not going to work. eBay, Mr. Christmas. All right, let's do that. That's Mr. Christmas that I have listed. Let's see if it pulls that up. I don't know if it does this stuff. I've never used it for something like this. We're going to find out. Take a picture of Sadie and search it. Franklin Mint giftware set. So Christmas in the City by Department 56. So they don't do Mr. Christmas would be, well, General Animated Accessory by Department 56. So it's trying to pull a few things out of the image to do this, but I have used this many times. I guess I should have been better equipped and had something loaded to show you guys. Look at you guys. She thinks I'm sweet. She hasn't spent enough time around me. I love you, Stella. Yep, absolutely. Really? Huh. Yep, absolutely. Yep, we did. Estella, Jody Toy Addict, Terry Mindful Recycle, and Jody's sister and mom and I all met at an estate sale. Stella messaged me. Jody messaged me. I'm just like, I was not in the clue. So Dren and I hopped in the car and went over there. And Stella and I went back the next day and we cleaned house. And then we picked plums out of the yard. All of ours got eaten. So this is a great feature. It's like Google Lens on steroids, and it's free. Replacements LTD is free. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is an amazing resource for new sellers. 100%. Now, there you will see a lot of people in a lot of Facebook groups posts. You can just go right in here. What did I look up for somebody today? My friend over in New York. I looked up something that I could not find anywhere. It was the Lennox. Hang on. There's none of these out there. Not one. Not one. Where is this thing? I'm going to find it. Give me a minute or maybe two. There we go. Here we go. I'll type it in here exactly how it is, or it won't come up. All right. So you can, just like anything else, you can type in here, right? If somebody can find this somewhere else, that would be great. But I can guarantee you, I spent some time. Jewel. I cannot never spell this word right. Don't laugh at me. Okay, you can laugh at me. All right. This China Jewels figure by Lennox is nowhere to be found anywhere. Her parents, her family bought. Estella. Thank you so much, Greg. Estella, you've been found. That's okay, Kathleen. Join in, and you can watch the replay later. Thanks for coming. So this is, Lennox is really not got a great resale value anymore, but they're like, it's kind of like, it's not, it's just a similar to precious moments. There are some precious moments that are worth a bunch. And if you don't know that, then you need to go study precious moments. Because if you come upon a large sale that has a large assortment of precious moments, there are some in there that go for hundreds of dollars, just like Gobles, just like there are a few Beanie Babies that do sell for some good money. There are a few VHS sealed tapes that go for some good money. This Lennox Statement Eagle, the China Jewels collection from Lennox is big money. And this specific eagle is nowhere to be found out there. And the other Lennox, so what you can do here, if you've never used replacements or Worthpoint, what is really cool about replacements is, so I literally typed this in and it brought me exactly to this. They don't have any available, but you can click this button right here and they're going to go out to eBay and Etsy and the interwebs and they're going to find it for you if they can. But right up here, it has in green, right above the eagle, it has home, collectibles, Lennox, China jewel figurines, and then what I looked for. So maybe I want to just see all of the China jewel figurines. That's this collection. And the only China jewel figurines that I could find on eBay are the only ones that they have available. These go for quite a bit, actually. And this horse right here, it's only 4.5 inches tall. That's tiny. 4.5 inches tall, like my hand size. And you'll notice that it's hand painted and it's got jewels, some type of whatever jewels it's got on it. You don't get a lot of that in there. But then you can click this, view all these pieces in this pattern, right? So all of these items that are in the China Jewels figurines class are worth quite a bit of money because they didn't make a bunch of them. They're not overflowing. And so when you guys have a few moments, this is the best search engine for flatware and crystal and china and all of that, and it's free. Register patterns. If you have a pattern of flatware that you can't find on here, they would love for you to share that with them so that they can register it. They have a showroom, they have a Christmas shop, all of this stuff. You can buy stuff from them. 9 times out of 10 when you're searching for something on Google, replacements will come up. Disney Precious Moments do, yes, Disney Precious Moments. And then I think the Nativity, there's a certain artist, there's a certain Precious Moments artist that does really well. Their name does really well too. 100% because I would collect all the Holt Howard. Speaking of which, my friend Anna, who's gone, sent me those cups, which I talked about at one point in time, the Crybaby Poopy Pants. But my friend Chrissy sent me an early Christmas present. I'm not going to take the coffee pot out. It's 5 mugs. 5 mugs and the tea coffee pot. Holt Howard, you guys. I love you guys. All of you. You're great. I don't have hardly any of the Holt Howard Christmas stuff, but I love the kitchen stuff. They also do vintage antique jewelry. Thank you, Brett. So that would be in the collectibles. And you can go, and this is a good way too. You don't have to necessarily go into your search engine, right? Estate jewelry. Dun, dun, dun. They even have markdowns. Stuff that, there you go. Markdown. What is this? By estate jewelry. Search within. So let's just see. Oh, really? Did that just do that? Okay. Let's just go in here. I should have pulled up brooches. Rings. Thanks, Sandy. You have a good week too. I absolutely will not. Colin's on the move. Chrissy, is she in here? I would like to tell myself not to get rid of some things for sure, right? Like t-shirts. All right. So jewelry, you can choose historic periods. So if you want to do Edward, let's see, what do they have that's Edwardian? Not a lot, but 2 beautiful pieces. How about Victorian? I have a couple of really, really beautiful antique rings listed in my store. Mid-century modern. They have 2 pieces. Well, they got more than that. Oh, it's what is this adding? Let's unclick that and unclick that. Those are beautiful. So metal type, ring size, style stone. You can go to new arrivals. What else did they have? Why am I search? No. Let's go to pins and brooches. Did somebody get items from Chrissy? I missed something here. Chrissy, the Rusty Bucket. Sorry, Chrissy with a K, Krissy. That's who sent me the picture, the chicken set from. I gotcha. That one went right over my head. So pins and brooches. You can probably do, can you do historic period here too? Absolutely you can. Let's go to vintage. Here you go. You can pull some of these up and they're going to tell you what it is. They're going to tell you who made it. Let's pull this one up. 14 karat vintage garnet star disc pin. Does it have a maker on it? No. I don't see a maker. Also, you guys, when you're doing a listing for something that you found on replacements, let me show you a little information. You can do this. You can copy that and you can take it right into the description of your listing and you can paste it. Be kind. Give replacements. Say from replacements. Ltd. And let's go into collectibles. You've got ornaments, holiday, ornament, Longaberger, tabletop resources, brands, A to Z, American Greetings, Anna Lee. Do you guys know? I just sold an Anna Lee for more than anybody else sold it for. Why? Because I knew exactly what it was. I put exactly that information in the title, and that's where it is. You're fine, Greg. Don't worry about it. Who would have thought? A lot of people think that replacements only does glass and china and flatware. So this replacements is, do I have, where's their home? Home. Bookmark this. And they have an app that you can put on your phone so that when you're out and you want to look something up, you can do it. You can bypass Google search. You can bypass Google Lens and go straight to replacements and do their search with your photos. So that is a huge thing right there. And then you have on your Seller Hub, you have this little tab right here, Terapeak. Down in the bottom, it says Learning Resources, Research Tutorials. You want to learn how to use Terapeak? Don't go learn it from one of us. There's probably plenty of people out there that can teach you how to use it. Watch their tutorials. Find out what you can on your own, and then go find somebody else that has information out there that'll show you. I wish my friend Trish, she goes by Honey's Place on Instagram, would come back. She uses she does stories. She does all of her reselling stuff in stories for the most part on Instagram. I'm trying to get her to come back to YouTube. She had a big move and everything this last year. Optimize your listing tools with Terapeak tool, your listings with Terapeak tools. Research with Terapeak. Listing best practices from photo tips to pricing guidance. Here's what you need to list and sell and score more cash. Never don't use Seller Hub. Manage and grow your business with one free tool. Seller levels and performance standards. I harp on this all the time. If you aren't paying attention to your seller level and performance standards, it can ruin your life for months. And I kid you not. I have personal experience with that with my son's store. Know your business. So this right here and related resources, you can go to Seller Center Seller Community Service if you don't have anybody else that you trust to help you. Terapeak product research. You can go right in here, enter a keyword, a UPC, any of that stuff. Oh, so let's go Linux. And then if you just want, this is a really good place to search categories and find out what's selling, how long it's sold. So what in Linux? All categories. Linux pottery and glass, plates, Linux collectibles. Sure, let's go to Linux collectibles. And it's going to go right down here, and it's going to tell you the average price of said collectibles. Average sold price, $50.75. Average shipping. Total item sales of collectibles. I think this is for a year, 2022 to 2023. All right. And you can come down here and you can look at these. This is a great place to look up and see if something actually sold, or when you find an item I've shown you guys this before, but let's just do this again. When you go into eBay and let's search Lennox. Here, this is a good one. If you guys don't know about this, then you're going to. The Lennox Spice Village. If you guys have never seen this, or if you're seeing it here for the first time, pay attention. All right, we're going to go to solds. Maybe. And then I'm just going to go with price plus shipping highest first, and I'm going to go to buy it now. Now, yes, these sell for this on the regular. Why is my chat frozen? No, or nobody's chatting. That's why. Okay. So when you are, okay, here we go. This is a huge pet peeve of mine, of other YouTubers, when they show this or they show something that they sold and they say it sold for $720. No, it did not. It either sold for $720, best offer accepted, but that's not what it sold through. If it has a strike through in it, that's not what it sold for. Pull this up. Copy this title. This can be very, very important if you are only finding a few of something that you're looking for. Go back over here to Terapeak. Paste your title, your exact, really? Oh my goodness. I might have too much stuff going on. There we go. Paste your title right in here, the exact title, and hit research. I'm going to go right down here, and you should see the exact one. Lennox Spice Village, Canterbury Crossing complete. It should be the first one. Canterbury Crossing complete. This is that one. Canterbury Crossing complete set with wooden rack. This is the one we just looked at. It sold for $600 plus this much shipping on May 30th. You can also, this is also a really good place to look and see if they've relisted something, because when you sell something on eBay and the order gets canceled, it still can, the algorithm. Hi, Kristen. How are ya? Thanks for popping in. When you, really? Anyway, when you sell something on eBay and it gets canceled and you relist it, that canceled order, the algorithm keeps that as a sold because it did sell for that price. Did the sale go through? No, but that's a piece of history that they want, that somebody was willing to pay that price or somebody was willing to accept that price. So and it also stays in your sold, how much your daily sales were. It stays in that for your 30-day sales levels and stuff like that. That amount stays in there. Guilty, didn't realize replacements website. There you go. That's all right. That's what this is for. We share. You guys share in the comments what I don't know, what, that's how it works. That's how it should work. If we're always looking at everybody else's competition, that's horrible, because I can tell you right now, Estella, Terry, Jody's mom, Jody's sister, and myself, and Dren sources like crazy. There were 7 of us that I know of in that estate sale, and all the other the people that I knew, and all the other people that were there sourcing, and we all got tons of good stuff. So why not share? Why not teach other people? There's so much out there. There's so much out there. Help each other. So as you guys can see, these Lennox spice villages, they sell for some pretty good money. This person right here got $104 for shipping. This one got $136.84. Wow. They must have shipped priority or something. I don't know. Anyway, and so that's a really good tip. That's a really good tip. This would be a good nugget for you, Grumpy Granny, on your new nugget series that you're doing to teach people how to look up those strike through numbers. You saw I did. Oh, that's the second set. I sold the first one the night out. I literally listed it. Well, I bought it in the garage, got in line to get in the house, did the listing while I was in line. That one was sealed. That one was in the package sealed. I sold that one overnight. And then when Estella and I went back, I picked up the Smurf beach ball. One of them was blown out, and the other one they just cut off. I sold that for $100. I think I sold it for a best offer of $100. It went overseas. You guys don't hold back. Can't the replacements app in the App Store on iPhone? It said you can't find it. Hang on. Because it said it was there. I don't have a fruit phone. That's what I call them. Get the app. Where did it show that? I know it showed it. Where was I? Follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Why isn't it showing the apps? Help offer. I know. I could have sworn it showed that. Didn't it show it, Sandy? Let's do this. We can get out of that one, and we can get out of that one, and we can go. Oh, it might help if I actually have that cooked. The App Store, Apple App Store. It shows it crossed through. Apple support. Nope, that's not that. Weird. Go on their Instagram, Sandy. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? You just got a Vero. Uh-oh. Do you see that you can use standard? Yes. Sandy sent me something about it last week. I just got a Vero for 1,000-piece sealed puzzle. Deere says was counterfeit, been listed for months. Is it John Deere, Cheryl? While you answer that, do you see that you can use standard envelope on more things now? Patches, stickers, and decals, greeting cards, and seeds. Did you guys know that? So the eBay standard envelope. Good night. Or well, it's not night for you. Talk to you later, Duncan. I'll accept your request when I get done here. eBay standard envelope. Let's do this. Waiting for you to answer me, Cheryl. Are you still here? You didn't see. You're listening while listing. Okay. Yeah, go check their Instagram site and leave them a message. So right here, this talks about eBay standard envelope. And this is an answer to a lot of people who sell postcards and stamps and little things, because for years they've been using just regular mail with no tracking. Well, after a while, not having tracking on your items shipped will bring your seller level down because they want tracking, and they will only give you so many okays. And so there's a lot of people that don't want to pay $3 or whatever it is for a postcard that they pay $3 on. Well, at some point in time, there's got to be a give, right? So they created eBay standard envelope. And here they have updated it. The low cost shipping label comes with integrated limited tracking, shipping protection. Learn more about the eBay standard envelope. eBay categories. As of November 1st, 2023, 4 additional categories are now eligible to use eBay standard envelope services, expanding that service to 8 categories: patches, stickers and decals, greeting cards, seeds, trading cards, coins and currency, postcards and stamps. So right here, you guys got to pay attention to this, all right? The eBay standard envelope services are competitively priced and include seller benefits like tracking, which is a huge thing. You have a 1 ounce package, a 2 ounce package, and a 3 ounce package. And you need to pay attention right here. This is the size. These are your sizes. So I put the link in there for you guys. Go check it out. If you have items that fit these sizes for the envelope, for the flexibility, the thickness, which envelopes qualify, a plain number 10 envelope works just fine. You can use any envelope that fits the following specifications: no smaller than 3.5 by 5, no larger than 6.125 by 11.5, and no heavier than 3 ounces. So as with everything, that 3 ounces includes your item that you're shipping, right? Yep, absolutely. I actually have a shipping business policy for the standard envelope. And if you guys have business policies, I would 100% suggest that you have one of these too. So any little thing, this right here can go in. This is a postcard. It weighs, it's not even going to come up with a weight. This is a postcard. It's made out of leather. Can go in that. So 3.5 by 5, right, is the smallest. What did they say? No smaller than 3.5. Well, let's do this. 3.5, right? So this will fit in it that way. No smaller than. So you can't be smaller than this, and you can't be smaller than 5 on the side. So that's about what a postcard is, right? Because it's in a 3.5 by 5 card, an index card. So you can't go any smaller than that. Your envelope cannot be smaller than that. What you put inside the envelope can be smaller than that. So if you have one of these, I'm selling these tonight on Whatnot. We'll see how far we get. If you have a cabinet card, oh, I might not sell this one on Whatnot. That's a Halloween cabinet card. Oh my goodness. You see that? Are you still here, Jody? I just looked at it. Holy moly. Obviously, I haven't looked at this package of stuff in a long time. Expand it to photos. Well, here's a photo. What size is this? Does it have to be flat? It cannot be any thicker than 1/4 of an inch. That includes whatever it is that you're putting in there. So that's 1/4 of an inch. I'm pretty sure that'll fit. So if you can find, I'm telling you right now, if you guys don't have a little jewelry scale, they're cheap and they do a better job at doing the small numbers, right? So if you can find, let's see how many of these, this particular cabinet card right here weighs 0.54. And what did it say? We've got 3 ounces. I can, how many? Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And they are 2.145. Remember, we have to have our envelope too. We could add one more. That's 2.66. An envelope isn't. I got one right here. That's 2.870. But your label weighs something too, right? Every little tiny bit adds up. Do I have a spare label? I do now. Your label. This is literally 2.953. All right. How thick is it? Because remember, 1/4 of an inch, right? Well, that's what you call right there. So if I can take, that's exactly, almost exactly 1/4 of an inch. I don't know how well you guys can see that. That's 1/4 of an inch. That's all right. That's all right, Lacey. I'm playing around with the times. I'll have more. With ephemera and that kind of stuff. So bye. Thanks, Jody. Okay, so for 3 ounces, it's going to cost you $1.11. It would cost $1.11 to send this in the eBay standard envelope, which it can be no larger than 6.125 that way, and 11.5. So it can be this long. That's not helping you guys out any. 11.5 inches long. It can be 11.5 inches long where my finger is. That's how long your envelope can be. And it can be 6.125. So right about there. That's a pretty good size envelope. Your speaker died. It has probably had enough of me. So to be able to take this, I use a lot of the eBay small padded bubble envelopes, and I put a size in of 8.7.1, so 1 inch thick. Especially like if you're using pirate ship, it's they only go by the 2 dimensions if you're using an envelope, right? And you have to always put those dimensions in of the envelope flat, not after you've stuffed it full of crap or stuff. Right? Does that make sense? Give me my label back. Okay. So that's a lot of money, because 1 pound medium mail is 2. Let's go in here. Well, I should know this off the top of my head, but I don't. So we are going to get rates. I'm here on, I could share this with you guys. I'm on Pirate Ship. You go here to rates, and you go down here and they have PDFs and Excel, all that stuff. So you can just go on Google Docs and they're going to tell you their rates by weight and all of that stuff. Now I could have done this the other way too. So you can go here and you can look at all the different zones and all the different weights, priority mail, flat weight. I can't even talk. Ground advantage, media mail. So you can go right here to media mail. And it tells you what it is. I just want, but that's not what I want. I want view rates. Why is it not doing that? Now what did I do? Media mail view rates. There we go. All right. 1 pound, and it doesn't matter if it's 4 ounces, 1 ounce, 16 ounces, 15.5. You're not going to get a standard envelope on Pirate Ship. So when you're talking thickness, does thickness matter on Pirate Ship? Are you talking about if you're using a poly mailer? We're just going to consider this to be a poly mailer. Poly mailer, they want the length and they want the width. They don't want the how thick it is. I'll show you that in just a second. So for 1 pound on media mail, you have to follow the rules on media mail. They will open your packages. It's $3.92 compared to what could be 63 cents, 87 cents, or $1.11. So to be able to send these, to be able to send all of these for $1.11 compared to, and I'm not necessarily saying that you can, $18.91. I got to find that Halloween picture. Where did I put it? Oh, I'm going to be in trouble with myself now. There it is. Thank you, girl, for the super sticker. Thank you, Jacqueline Rose. So you got to know the rules for media mail, what you can and can't send in media mail. And then you got to know your rules for this. But this right here, this is a game changer, right? So postcards, stamps, coins and currency, trading cards, seeds, greeting cards. I don't know why they don't have pictures on here. All right. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. You're the best. Every single one of you that's in here. All right. So, does thickness matter on Pirate Ship? When you go into Pirate Ship, don't want that one. And you are going to send somebody a package. Do I have anything to ship on eBay? You guys know that you can link up, right? This is actually a media mail package. So it's not going to really help me. Okay, let's just go here. Ship a single package. You go down here and it says, what type of package are you using? And you go right in here. Box or rigid packaging. This is anything that's unmarked. Envelope, padded envelope, poly bag, soft pack, or box in a bag. Pay attention here. All of the USPS priority mail envelopes and all of the USPS Express and all of that stuff are down here. You go down here and choose them. If you are using a USPS padded flat rate envelope, then you click that and it's going to be the same price as the post office. But you have one thing you don't have to do with the post office is put your pounds in, but you do have to do that for Pirate Chip. If you're using your own packaging, then you choose this one. If you're using your own packaging, padded flat rate, or a poly bag or box in a bag, read right here, measure and use the length and width of the envelope before putting anything in it. So if your envelope is 11.5 by 10.5, you're going to put 12 by 11. And then you're going to put your whatever ounces in here. You're not going to put, you're not going to stuff this full and then go and then measure it and put that and put 10 by 8 in there, because now that you've got it full, that side length is going to change, right? Because you got depth in there. And they'll catch you on it sooner or later. Does that help? I never know anyone to read so much fine print and pull out so much valuable information. Aw, thank you, Sandy. You guys, we all have to know this stuff. If I know it and I can share it with you and I can save you some heartache for getting in trouble for something, and this is something that I don't know how many of you watch Courtney Bolo Buddy. She is one of my good friends. She does a lot of different types of videos, but she has a series that is called, I think she might be on, she has a series that comes straight from her Facebook group. And it is, you can go to her, let's do this. You can go to her playlist and she has a series, and everything that is in these videos comes from her Facebook group. So she has What Sold, List It and Forget It, Parted Out, Whatnot, Reseller Vlog, Goodwill. Where's the one I'm looking for? She has a video on things to not sell. Do not sell this. All of these things are Vero's. And did Cheryl ever come back and answer my question about her puzzle? These are very good things for you to go and have an idea, especially if you're a new seller. There's so many things that you won't know until you get whacked. And if you can learn and pick up a few things, this is a really good resource right here. I will put here, I'll actually put this specific playlist in the chat. Then you don't have to look for it. How's that sound? There you go. Anyway, and then she has a pretty good Facebook group. I think the Facebook group is getting close to 100,000 people. And I have a couple of really good friends that I have made that were afraid to post their question in the Facebook group because they thought that they were going to get trounced on. And they literally messaged me out of the blue to ask me a question. You follow? I know you do, Cheryl. Cheryl, did you answer? Yes, it's not John Deere, just a buck. When you, oh, hey, did you get a, let me go back up here and read your thing again. It's just, quote was on the box art, high quality. Let me go back up here. I'm going to find you. It was a high quality puzzle, a giant buck on the front. What is high quality, the brand name? Can you type in your title? Do you remember your title? You can find your listing. I'm curious because we've talked about this before. Let me go back down here so I can get in the right thing. Think when you spoke about the John Deere hat, that always makes me think it through on the listing. Who manufactured, not the sold company. Right. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let me go to a draft. What do I got in here that I can pull up? Well, you know what? Let's go back over here to active. I need to fix some of my hats. I need to fix a bunch of stuff. It was something she said. Oh. Bye, Glenn. Have a great weekend. I hope if you go sourcing, you get some amazing stuff. Maybe you'll find another glassy baby. All right. Let's look down here. Let's look at hats. I haven't gotten, okay, what do we got? Oh, you know what? You know what's perfect? I'm not going to look at hats. Let's go right here. I just fixed this listing today. And I sent out an offer on it. Oh, really? Sure. I probably spelled that wrong, which of course I did, but at least it was nice enough to tell me. Let's see if it comes up. Okay. This shirt has Universal Studios. This is an I survived the Jurassic Park. Let's see. Universal Studios Jurassic Park ride. I survived t-shirt, tie-dye water, all of that. Down below here, it says Universal Studios Hollywood. Do you see that? And I survived, and then Jurassic Park. Well, my listing won't get taken down because the tag on this shirt is Universal Studios. So the actual shirt itself is Universal Studios. If this shirt was printed on a Fruit of the Loom or a Under Armour or a Nike or anything like that, I would not be able to use this Universal Studios in here. I would absolutely have to go Fruit of the Loom shirt with Universal Studios print on it. Or I would just put Jurassic Park ride, but I probably couldn't even do that. You guys really have to be, I'm not going to revise this, but I want you to really see this section right here, brand. If your item has a brand on it and you put unbranded in here and you have a brand up here, your item is going to get taken down. Whatever the brand name of that item is, if it's if it's a Jurassic Park, if it's eBay, if it's the Looney Brothers, I don't care who it is, Looney Tunes, Disney, whatever. If what is on the shirt doesn't match the maker of the shirt, if what is on the hat doesn't match the maker of the hat, You have to have the maker of that hat, that shirt, whatever. That's got to be in your brand. You can no longer do unbranded. If your item doesn't have a brand, then you can do unbranded. But that brand has to be represented in the brand. It has to be represented in the title. It's the brand Heart Puzzles. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you have an item that's taken down for counterfeit or Vero or anything like that, especially if you're on Bonanza and your items cross over to Bonanza, you can easily search Google, or you can go straight to your Bonanza store, and 9 times out of 10, that item will, I got an itchy finger. I cut myself the other day. And 9 times out of 10, that item will still be listed in Bonanza. And even on that, you can go to, looks like a Ravensburger magical deer. Mine doesn't say Ravensburger. Okay. I think I got it. No, it's not hearts. I got a whole video on that. Bonanza. It links to, hold that thought, because now I already forgot what I was talking about. If you get a Vero, all right. If you get a Vero or an item taken down for counterfeit, whatever. I had one. I'm just going to see where it is. I had 2 actually. This is a stupid. Your listing was removed for item description policy. I don't remember if this would make it so much easier. What did I have removed? It was dermalectives. Dermalectives came. Your listing was removed. Item description policy. Okay. If you see somebody on YouTube telling you that they had their item taken down for a Vero or counterfeit strike, and they tell you that they don't remember what the title was, they're full of shit. Because all you got to do is go right down here to the very bottom, and it tells you exactly what the item number is and the name right here. See it? Right? What the item number is and what the name of your title was. So I will call every freaking person out on YouTube that has put something out. I got my item taken down for whatever, but I can't tell you what it is because I don't know, because they didn't tell me. They're lying to you. They're lying through their teeth, and I hate liars. So there you go. There's my little soapbox for today. So, and then you can take this and you can copy it, and this one won't do. Well, it's going to show. It's not going to show my exact. You can go right over here to Google. Mine's not going to come up, and it's going to go, oh, hey, was it this? I'm sorry. I'm gonna, haters are gonna hate, and if that's what they want to do for YouTube, whatever. I'm not obviously out here to make a ton of money on YouTube, or I would have memberships and I would have a million affiliate links and all on and on and on and on. All right, so I'm gonna get in so much trouble from somebody. So, Grumpy Granny, right here is Bonanza. And I don't know if, actually, yes, they do. Woo! Hang on. Hold your horses. Bonanza automatically links up with eBay. And they are in Australia. And this is what happens. You need to go check this out. This is my account dashboard. So let's see. Let's just do this. Because I can spell. Bonanza. That is not Bonan. I can't even spell Bonan. Somebody help me. B-O-N-A. There we go. N-Z-A. Selling on Bonanza. All right, let's do that. I'm going to drop the link down here. I have a video. It's not all about Bonanza. It's one here just recently. I'll see if I can find it here in a minute. All right. So I'm going to go out of here, go check that out. And I know for a fact that they have that they sell, because if I go here to this, it's going to say 76 of my, this is right here is one of the main reasons why you need to have Bonanza. So Bonanza is a selling platform. They are linked to eBay. Everything that you list on eBay goes straight to Bonanza. If you sell something on Bonanza, Bonanza delists it from eBay. So watch this. Review your feed report, and it's going to literally say Australia booth, United States booth, or United Kingdom booth. Does that answer your question? So anything that you have that is having, that Google Shopping is having a problem with, like it told me I had 96 items. What's it say here? Of my 300 and some listed, these ones are okay for Bonanza. Anything that is not okay to go on Bonanza, you're going to go down here into your feed errors, and it's going to tell you what's wrong with it. And you can click right here and see the policy, gun parts. And this is hilarious. This is a Hello Spring room freshener. And for some reason it thinks it's, and I have 2 counterfeit policy violations. This is hilarious. Coastal Lowland Wildflowers. It's a book. And they said that my Louis Vuitton gift shopping bags are fake, which they aren't. And so that's all right. Yes, go check them out. Because let me just tell you, it's a game changer. And just that, holy moly. Let's see. If I go, was it this one? All the background? No, here, let me do this. Let me go here. It was just one of the live. I think it's this one that I talk about. Let me see if I put a link down here. I'm pretty sure that it's this one. I talk all about it. I'll talk about Bonanza for quite a bit. Yeah, right here. So this is the one you want. And that will show you a lot too. As of yesterday, Bonanza is requiring shipping must be purchased through their site or with an approval API shipper. I don't even tell them who I approve it. What are you talking about? They don't need to know it's pirate ship. All they need is a tracking number. I just shipped something on Bonanza the other day. But yes, they did come out with a new shipping policy. You are correct. Is there a Facebook support page or phone number for Bonanza? I don't know, Greg. You're having problems hooking your PayPal to Bonanza? Is that what the issue is? Sorry. I'm so used to being by myself. I'm like, account dashboard, profile messages, account settings, help. Visit the help center, contact support, seller success tips. So go on your computer, Greg. You can send them an email. You can visit the help center. I'm a seller. I'm a buyer, general. Pricing. Where's my order? How do I cancel? Oh, you want to go here if you're a seller, I guess, and choose from there. Booth setup. How to accept PayPal payments. There you go, right there. There's your link. There you go. Well, you know, also, Greg, that PayPal just went through that big thing where they did some stuff. So you may just need to contact these guys. There's a link that how to accept PayPal payments. Who knows what it is, but there's got to be something there in that. So what are the steps for setting up a booth? This might help you, Granny, or anybody that wants to go sign up. It's free, you guys. Did I say that? It's free. Now you can get a store and have all kinds of different things, right? This is basically this is my kind of like my seller hub right here. All of these little badges I've earned over the years, my feedback on. You're not going to sell a bunch of stuff unless you actually probably do some. You have to go in every day, just like eBay. Open up your Bonanza, mess around with something. Make sure it wants you to show it a little love. Okay, so when you do that, it's going to know that you're in there. You don't want to ignore it. If you ignore it, then it's going to ignore you. It's just like anything else. It wants you to show it a little love. So this is my little spot. And then I can go here. Oh, about me, my booth or my store. And it's basically just a duplicate of my eBay, right? Here's a perfect description. This is the New Era hat, $9.50 with the Chicago Bulls, Windy City. That's kind of how, I do have that listed there. Okay. That's kind of what you want to do. So when you sell something on Bonanza, it literally, do I still have that on my phone? You literally will go. I'll just be sitting here and I'll get a notification from PayPal and it'll say so-and-so sent you money. And I'll be like, I don't know who that person is. And then the next thing I do is go look at my unsolds on eBay. And sure enough, there'll be an unsold in there. And then I'll go look at my email. And sure enough, I've sold something on Bonanza. Yeah, that might be worth it too. But try and get a hold of him tomorrow, Greg. The Google info from Bonanza is 100% worth it. 100%. And that's free. So hang on. Do you guys are any? How many of you are familiar with that, with the district site? Let's see where I bookmarked it, because I did sign. That's not what I want. I want. What the heck? Oh, I know what the problem is. All right. $12 million years later. Okay. There are three main groups of people that I know here on here personally. The first group is Misty, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter, and her resale partner, Michael. Wow, the Cult of Vintage. I just had, and the district is, I think it's gonna be, it's kind of like eBay, it's kind of like Whatnot, it's kind of like Posh. Anyway, so the crazy lamp lady, Craigslist Hunter, apparently just started. There you go. There's another person. When you go to the district.net, let's just give you guys I don't know a lot about it. I'm only going to tell you what I know, because that's all I can give you. All right. You can go to Misty, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter. You can go to Crazy Lamp Lady. She just literally put out a video about the district, because she opened up a site. As of the November 27th, you can sign up to be a seller on her site. And you, first off, you have to join. You have to sign up to be in the district, because that's the selling platform. So the district itself is like, we'll say, is eBay. And in the district, there's all of these stores. So Craigslist Hunter, Pete, if you guys don't know him, he looks to me like it's, because it says just launched. So he has just launched his own store here. Moving Fast, I don't know them. Knickknacks, this is the crazy lamp lady. Virtual Antique Marketplace, and you can join. I have joined both of these. So you can open this up, and you can just hit join right here, and it's going to use phone instead. It's going to do all of this, and you can sign in. And then she has, there's 3,744 listings in there, and they're all from different people. And they will be doing live sales. And so you can go in and you can register to shop, and you can shop just like this. And they don't have, that I know of, an app for Android. They have an app for I sold one of those sets. They have an app for iPhone. And I don't know if there's one coming for iPhone. Yes, they also do live sales, 100%. Tim talked about this on the video that Tim, over the years, he's linked below. RIN just opened this up. I applied to sell on RIN, and I have also applied to sell on Crazy Lamp Lady on Knickknack. They're not opening. She has a certain amount of sellers. They're going to have a huge live sale on, this is I'm in Misty. If you guys don't follow Misty, she's hilarious. I love her. So Knickknack Paddywhack, Antiques and Collectibles by Crazy Lamp Lady. Right now, she only has 2,700 sellers. When I applied, when I joined her a week and a half ago, here's her video. All right. All right, there you go. That will get you straight into her marketplace, and you can watch her video. She's going to have a huge live sale. I thought it said it right on here. October of 20, if you'd like to join. So anybody can join and join her and purchase from her. And then you can sign up. This sign up is for the district. This join is for her particular site. And then if you watch this, there's a link with an application to be a seller on her site. But she's not putting any more sellers on here until after they have their big live sale, which is the last weekend in November. So here's Crazy Lamp Ladies listings. Here's Nesting Havens listings. Here's some auctions that they're running. I wonder where, and you can, here's Primetime Treasure Hunter. Here's his listings. I wonder if he realizes his listings are duplicated. Sucks to be him. Just listed and ships free. That's weird. Anyway, so there you go. Maybe it's because it's just listed. That's weird why it would do. I have no clue. Anyway, there you go. That's the long and short of what I know. Yes, you can join more than one person's district, and you could sell in more than one person's district. So where did Midwest Box Breaks? I was just curious. These guys are having live streams right now, which would be similar to Whatnot. Search. Right here. Here's my boys. So right here, you can go right here, apply to be a seller, which I've already done. And Lisa, what the what? You're a member, okay. Not a seller. That's members. Am I on here? Joe Deals is on. I know almost all these people. Chris, Buck Boughton, Kelly Ward, Simply Shannon, Kristen, Keith, Leroy, my buddy, Chernock, Tim, Eric, OBX Picker. So I joined this earlier today. I wonder where I am. Oh, there's members. Those were sellers. Lisa, you're a seller. That was sellers. These are members. Let's see. I should be in here. Rebel Junk, my friend Aaron. Ronnie Hart. Love that. Oh, look. What? So this is a great place to go support your people, right? That's it. I'm sending this is my friend LaDonna. You guys will see her in here a lot. So I did not see Kelly Ward is the ecom mom. I have my 1/4 of a feeling just got hurt. That's it. Just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, you can be in all this. Your biggest concern is who collects sales tax. I feel like they have to. That was something that was made. It's a state-by-state thing and all of that. But you know what? It helps if you spell things right. Let's see. Who collects sales tax for items sold on the district platform? That's Facebook. This is the best way to find out, and you're just going to have to go do this, but I'm pretty sure that the district, because it's their platform. Oops. I feel like somebody explained them, just checked and I joined Bonanza in 2015, really get sales since I mark up. Why do you mark up so high, Sandy? I've been meaning to ask you that. You run a 60% off sale daily. If it works for you, then I guess it works for you. Offer up doesn't. Does Facebook? I don't sell on Facebook. Do you know Dom? Lisa? Primetime? I bet if you send him a message, he'll answer that question for you because he's selling on there. He's on Instagram. That's the best way to get a hold of him. But I will do a little more. Checking into this and find out. Anyway, so. Oh. I'm going to give this book away, Depression Glass. It is the 9th edition. And something that you guys should know about books is they're going to give you prices. That's the price for this, for whatever time frame that these were out, right? What you're really using these for is for sure to get an idea of what these items sold for in whatever book that you're looking at. You can set a regular discount on your eBay items without a booth on Bonanza. The problem is that, Jody, is that if you're running a sale when you sign up to eBay, then whatever your items on eBay are on sale for, that's what they're going to get listed for on Bonanza. So basically, you just need to not be running a sale the day that you sign up and import your items in. Good night, Mia. Thank you for being here. So, Primetime Treasure Hunter. Find him on, you can find him under Dominic Carone on Facebook. Or I don't use coupons. As a matter of fact, I haven't been running sales because I have more sales when I don't run a sale. And I mark my stuff up about 30%. You can re-import your items at any time too. Yes, you can. I mark my items up 30%. That gives me, I have a lot of full price sales. It gives me the ability to run a 25% off sale and still send out another 5% off if I want to. I would have to be hard pressed to go to 30% off or higher. And people know when you mark your stuff up that high. They know that you've done it, and they know that you're running a sale, especially if you're constantly running a sale. If I run a sale, I run it for Friday afternoon through Monday morning, and then I'll run another one Monday evening through Friday morning, because it tells them how long your sale's running for. That's just me. I'm not judging. What everybody does what they have to do. You scanned lots of Barbie and other doll. Oh, Jody. Yes. So I was listing vintage patterns today, and they happen to be this kind of pattern, which is Barbie dolls. Oop, doop, doop. Are you still here, Jody? I opened up one of the patterns, and guess what fell out? I don't know what year this is from. It wouldn't be hard to figure out. Barbie, Lindsay, and Friends. There's 4 pages. Oh, 2 back and front. Wish book value. Right there. Right there. Here comes the bride and groom. But scope this out. It has the Barbie dream house. And it was only $94.99. Same, I'll tell you what, the same people shop on Bonanza that shop anywhere else. But I will also tell you that my items will show up in Google search from my Bonanza listing long before they will show up from my eBay listing. What did I search today? I searched something today. Oh, yeah, the crazy, I shouldn't say that. You just bought that dream house? What year is it, Karen? I'm selling that tonight. I'm selling those tonight. 1978-ish. Yeah, I'm selling those tonight. So you guys are the only ones that know it because I didn't show that. So if you're gonna come into the Whatnot and that's something that you're interested in, let me know when you come in. They're really I'm not gonna list those pages. Do you see all this shit? You can't see all this shit. Look it. I got more shit than anybody in the world. This is just what's here. I have to start selling some stuff on Whatnot, and I'm not a reseller. I'm not going to sell it for dirt cheap, but I'm not going to sell it for the sky's the limit either. So that's where that is. I know you do a lot of that kind of stuff, Greg. You remember, and that's just it. I'm not sure if that's, I can Google Lens it and find out. I just haven't. I just found it today. And like I could probably sell this stuff on, this is Holly Hobby. This is a pattern for a Holly Hobby stuffed doll. These ones I will sell on, this one creeps me out because of the eyeballs. You guys don't think that patterns don't sell, then that's fine because I make a lot of money selling patterns. I'll be on Whatnot this weekend too, Maria. Come see me this weekend. Just pay attention. I don't know that I'm going to put times and stuff out because I had to change tonight's time several times. So that's probably, those of you that follow me on Instagram, you haven't seen me like post anything on Whatnot. You're just going to have to go on Whatnot and find my profile page and see when my shows are. That's the best way to do it. And I'm trying to get a couple of them scheduled out. You heard that patterns sell well and list fairly quickly. They do. I sold a Superman pattern the other day for close to $30 shipped, an old Superman Halloween costume. And then I sold on Bonanza, by the way, another Christmas craft pattern for close to $30 as well. So it just really matters. You only buy pop culture patterns to resell. Well, you're missing out, buddy. You should be buying gunny sack patterns. You should be buying all this stuff. All of it. All of it. Look up, this will frighten you. This isn't the one that'll frighten you. Do you see the maker of this? Vogue Craft? Do you see this ugly? If anybody likes this, I'm sorry. I'm not. Pat Doodles lists a lot of patterns. 100%. See this ugly vacuum cleaner cover? more of you guys are probably way more familiar with the rabbit one, which I'm pretty sure I got one of those in here too. You might be surprised at what some of these will sell for. Just there's a gal out there on Instagram that I follow, and she's always posting this thing, and it says, buy the weird stuff. Go find her and follow her. She has, you have the rabbit, Kathy. I had the rabbit too when I was younger. So I'm not picking on anybody. A lot of people like that country folk art stuff, and that's perfectly fine. I don't want to walk in my house and have the crap scared out of me by I don't have that kind of vacuum cleaner anymore either. But you can put it on anything else. Angela's Oddities. No, I was talking about myself, you goofball. Anyway, all right, you guys, we kind of got off track. So in the comments down below, if you want to enter into the drawing that I'm going to have next week for this book, just type book. You don't have to put anything else. Just come back and put a comment, book. I will heart it and like it. If you want to write anything else, feel free. Be kind. Don't rewind. No, I'm just joking. All right. And I will send you this book. And you can have one of your, this is a good one because it's got all different brands in it, right? This isn't just one brand. This is actually, I have two of them, or I would have had to have chosen something else. Nope, not here. Down in the description, like in the comment section of the video. But thank you, Danielle. So book in the comments down below. All right. Okay, you guys, I got to go have some dinner, and I need to get ready for my Whatnot show that is going to be tonight on Whatnot at 10:30 p.m. Pacific, which is 1:30 a.m. technically tomorrow, right? So if you are on the East Coast, it's at 1:30. And if you want to come and hang out, if you just want to listen, do whatever. You don't have to buy. Just come hang out if you're up and you can't sleep. Hi, Muriel. I know. He might. I almost thought he was going to. What costume did he choose for Halloween this year? He was, oh, what the heck? It was a, I can't think of what it's called. It's basically a death doctor or something like that. He has this mask that's got this, it's like a leather mask. I don't even think I got any pictures of him. I don't think Justin even sent me any. What the heck? I don't think Justin even sent me any pictures of him. I was literally working. And I'm horrible. His best. What the heck? His best Halloween costume was the year he was Dracula. All right. This is Dren, my grandson, for those of you that don't know. I did his makeup. I think he was 4. That's his dad and him. I found these the other day and I sent them to his dad. And I don't think he did not. He did not send me a picture. But here's a little, here, Muriel, this will make you happy. We just got these in the mail. I got one up there. What the heck? We just got these in the mail. I got one up there. Why is that not playing? Oh, it's loading. If I do this, we just got these in the mail. I got one up there. All right, let's try this another way. Because this is hilarious. You have to see this. Let's see. Camera. That's not it. All right, maybe it'll play better this way. I got one up there.
This flaming group.
And he has one. And why do you think I got you that anyway? What does Daddy call you?
Billy Goat.
You're a Billy Goat. So what does it do? Here, show it.
It's a button that you press and it screams.
So my friend D, archivist on Whatnot, has one of these. And every time somebody buys from her and it's their first purchase from her, he looks more like 3 and with the Dracula costume. He might have been. He might have been. Anyway, so there you have it. I know we don't see. I think he came in. I feel like he came in last week. He was here for a little bit, but it kills me every time. I know. Need it one more time because
that was easy.
Good night, you guys. Oh, I'll see you later. Next week.